Hello and welcome to part 62 of the Road to Glory save here on Football Manager 22. My name's Russ, and today we have our season review, transfer special, and depending on what time the video length is, hopefully the first game of the new season. So let's just jump straight in with the season review then. Was a decent season for us. As you can see, we are Sky Bet League 2 champions. First page will be the new arrival. So they are saying Ludwig Holm is our star player, star signing. I would agree with that one. He did have a decent season for us. Loans were included. Stern had a fantastic season. Gareth Maggs was terrible. Made loads of mistakes for us in defence, especially in the last couple of games. Phil Jeffries didn't play as much as I thought he was going to play, but that's down to some of the other signings we picked up. And Mr. Dulwich himself, Oliver Bosworth, coming back on loan for us for the season. And he is joining us in the summer as well, so it's all good news. Tom Lawrence had a quite decent season from a veteran. Whether he's going to play that much next season, I don't think so. Kieran Aries, these are the reason Jeffries didn't get into the side. Other sign-ins, Alfie Matthews didn't play that much, so he's leaving us. Lucas Stevenson, decent signing in midfield. Yes, he cost us 25k, but I'm not too worried about that. He did play very well. And Kenny Coker only played 4 games for us since joining in January. He's more of a signing for next season. Got B- for him on that one. Season results. So, as I said, champions. We dragged the season out, if I'm totally honest. This absolute fantastic form here. Was it 12 league games unbeaten? A little bit of a blip here, and then that was it. Then we couldn't find any consistent form. We picked up 3 wins in a row in January, and that was it really. It was just like sluggish and labouring towards the title. Especially you win the title when you lose last 2 games, lose 2 of the last 3 games and draw 1. It was just dreadful. The board had given us an A+, but we should have been high and dry, really. FA Cup, we were knocked out in the 3rd round by Blackburn Rovers. 3-1. Probably Blackburn Rovers made us look weak, so we are definitely going to need to invest in the side going on that result. Carabao Cup, we were knocked out in the 1st round by Portsmouth. The board had given us a D for that. They wanted us to get into the 2nd round, but hey. Can't have everything, can you? Papa John's Trophy, we got C+ for that. We went out against last year's beaten finalists. We beat Watford on penalties last year. They knocked us out on penalties this year in the 3rd round. So we're not defending our trophy. I think they went on to win it as well. Moments to remember. Big game for us. 6-1 victory over Doncaster. 3 players getting brace in that game. Bandera, Griffiths Trevor, Stern. Hopefully we can bring Griffiths Trevor back in. He's still refusing a contract with us. Match to remember is the 5-2 victory over Wimbledon AFC early in the season, where Paul Mohammed scored that fantastic overhead goal. If you want to see that goal, it is on the channel. He also got goal of the season for that for us. It was absolutely fantastic. Finances. So we are now a 2-star reputation club. We're still regional though. It's growing. It's decent. Sponsorship's gone up by 25k. Broadcast revenue's down by nearly 100k. I'm guessing that's because we weren't in the trophies that long. Yeah, because we would have been in the final, wouldn't we, of the Papa John's Trophy last year, so there we go. Corporate and hospitality is up by nearly 20k. Prize money's down. We didn't win anything, did we? So that's always going to be there. And commercial match day revenue and retail is up by 5k. Shirts wise, Simu is the top shirt seller. He's going to be captain soon. Mohammed, I guess, in that goal he scores why he's picked up a couple of shirts. Everyone's loving that goal. Merchandise wise, £143,000. It's decent money. And non-domestic sales was just shy of 15k. Shipping 2,153 shirts as well. So how do we line up? Media predicting here. Is it media who does these, I guess, or sponsors boards? I don't know. Magnific's up front, Paul Mohammed on the left wing, Holm in the centre, Griffiths Trevor out on the right, Bandera and Kirby in midfield, Burke, Pearson, Simu and Stevens in defence with Bettinelli in goal. Simu picking up a 7.47 in rating, so I'd imagine he's picked up best player. So then, accolades. Personal ones for myself, picking up manager of the month for August, September and October. It's 3 in a row. That's the 12 games that we've won. So really happy with that. I think I may pick up manager of the season as well. but that won't be for another couple of days, that one coming through. Club awards. So fan player of the season is Donnell Samu. Young player of the season is Tuma Stern. Signing of the season, Ludwig Holm, which you knew about. Goal of the season, we knew, the overhead kick. Top goal scorer, Magnickits, with 19 goals. Most assists was Finn Stevens at 15. He was one shy of equaling the record for the league. Man of the match is Samu with 7. Highest average rating, Samu with 7.5. Most pass completions per 90, 97 for Donnell Samu. Record breakers. Now this one's a bit of a bad one for Matty Pearson, picking up 13 yellow cards and 3 reds. Needs to work on that. Discipline is absolutely terrible. And we broke our transfer fee record for Ludwig Holm, even though that was a compensation deal. So history in the making. Hard work. Your hard work and efforts paid off on the pitch, as such a feat didn't go unrewarded with the end of the season and award ceremonies. So yeah, champions of the league, getting promoted to League One. One Football's editor or reporter is saying it's a superb season for the Hamlet, who exceeded expectations throughout the campaign and claimed a deserved title. We did deserve that one. So then, let's have a look at the squad. Definitely need a striker, because he's going, he's potentially going, he's going, he won't play up there, he doesn't play up there, he doesn't play up there, and he's going. He also plays out on the left, so we have no strikers. I could go through all the rest of them, but there's going to be no point. We need left winger. I think we need an extra attacking midfielder and maybe a right winger, especially if Griffiths Trevor and Schaefer are leaving. Midfield, I think we're good. Maybe an extra body in there just in case. Left wing back's always been an issue at this club, so I think we'll bring someone in there. In defence, we are okay. Goalkeepers, we do have Bosworth joining us. Easton's going to be leaving, so I don't think we need an extra player there. So it's going to be a season of trying to find a striker that could be prolific for us, trying to find a striker that's going to score a lot of goals. So let's just go out there and see what we can find. So looking at the best 11 here. So Bettinelli in goal, going with the 5-3-2 formation. So Green out on the left, Jack Lee, Rowan McDonald, Donnell Samu, Miles Judd in defence, Hazeman, Glendon, McGregor in midfield. It's pretty sad that all 3 of those have left now. And Seymour and Danny Mills up front, and they're gone as well. So the only 2 are actually in the side at the moment is Bettinelli and Samu. So eventually, I'm guessing, well, none of these players are going to get into it. So we need to find players that are actually going to join us. So player of the year for League 2 is Donnell Samu. Top goal scorer, we knew that. Magnickits has picked that one up, picking up 20 goals this season. Goal of the season is that overhead kick that I keep banging on about from Paul Mohammed. Check it out on the channel. And I have won Manager of the Season. Manager of the Season. I thought that was going to happen. So yeah, it's all round good season for Dulwich Hamlet. Transfer wise, we are smashing. Well, I say smashing. We're absolutely obliterating our transfer record of signing Joe Hugo. It's going to cost us £250,000. It's coming in from Chesterfield. He's picked up 25 goals down there in the National League last season. He scored a goal in the Premiership as well for Southampton. So I'm pretty happy with him. Finishing at 14, first touch of 13. He's going to play in that advanced forward role. So hopefully he's going to do a job for us up in League One. And also players named in the League 2 players selection. We've got 7 of them there. Magnickits, Bandera, Kirby, Stevens, Pearson, Samu, Burke. Back 4 is all us. Right at the spine is all Dulwich, and then Burton, who finished 2nd, I think, Division League. They fill out the other slots. So as I said, it's been a very decent season for us. So the transfer window is now open. We are bringing 5 players in to start with. First one is Jules Matondo. He is a 21-year-old centre-back, 2.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. He's going to act as cover in that centre-back position. Aggression's quite good, bravery's good, so he's going to go in for those tackles. Tackling a 14, marking a 13, heading 12, jumping reach of 15, so he's going to do a job for that. He's only going to get better at 21 as well. Joe Hugo, the striker we've picked up from Chesterfield, smashing our transfer record. Comes in as a 3.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential player. He's definitely going to get some goals. Quite happy with this as well. 3.5 star for the attacking forward role. Finishing a 14, first touch of 13. He's going to do a job for us, I think, up front. Gets loads of goals. Definitely need a striker with Magnickets and DJ Compton-Sturridge leaving us. Will Bapanga joins us as well. Can play anywhere in the front four positions. Primarily going to play in these two here. He is a 3-star current ability, 4-star potential. Saying he's coming in as a fringe player. Probably going to play him a little bit more than that, if I'm totally honest. Dribbling's quite good. Technique's good. He's not going to take any penalties for us or free kicks. So yeah, pleased with that deal. Another centre-back joins us. Carl Evans comes in from Blackburn Rovers. We paid £45,000 for him. He is he's 1.5 star current ability, 5-star potential player. Marking of 14, tackling a 12, heading of 11. He's going to do a job in the covering positions in defence, I think. And the last player to join us is Jamie Bowden from QPR. Can play defender, defensive midfield, central midfield. It's just mainly cover roles here for us. Stats do look quite good at 26. It's only 3.5 star potential, so his scout report is down from the 5-star potential that they were saying. So there's 5 players in the door. Just going to wait to see what else we can bring in now, I think. So we brought in a fullback from Manchester City. He's only 18 years old, Connor Logie. He is a 2.5 star current ability, 5-star potential player. He's not going to get into the team straight away. Physicals look good for an 18-year-old. Mental stats look quite good as well, so he's definitely going to improve. We've got a few more hopeful signees coming in, so as soon as they're through the door, we'll let you know. So the clock has now ticked over into the next season. We are now in League One. Competition, what the board expects us to finish, I guess. Battle bravely against relegation, second round of the FA Cup, second round of the Carabao Cup, and second round of the Papa John's Trophy. We've still got 70k of our transfer budget left, and the wage bill's gone up a little bit now to 55k. Average attendance was going to go up when we had a decent season, so that's now gone up by about 60 fans. We're going to get 440k, 44k for the TV rights in this division. Draw for the Carabao Cup as well. We'll just draw all the teams, see who we get. We are away to Reading, so we beat Reading before in the FA Cup, so it's going to be a good tie for us. Got a decent stadium as well, 24,000, so hopefully we can put some fans into that and get some money out of it. Let's have a look at where the media predict us to finish then. 20 seconds is better than what I thought. I thought they were going to put us down towards the bottom. I guess Notts County coming up through the playoffs weren't a good side. Hit Burton up in 23rd though. Absolutely fantastic. No one in the Dream 11, and I doubt we've got a player in this list. Oh, we've got 2. Joe Hugo, striker we just brought in, and Finn Stevens at right back. So it's not too bad. I reckon we can survive relegation this season, build from that. But let's just not aim for surviving for relegation. Let's aim to try and finish mid-table, I guess. Let's see what else we can bring in. So as mentioned before, Oliver Bosworth has come back to us now on a permanent deal. 3-star current ability, 3.5 star potential player. He's played all but two of his games for us. There's 2 games coming for QPR a couple of seasons ago, so I'm quite happy to have him back. Maybe next season he becomes first team goalkeeper again. Give Bettinelli another running goal as the first choice goalkeeper, and then put Bosworth back into that slot. And it is the 30th of June. We are saying goodbye to lots of players. First team wise, George Glendon, Alfie Matthews, DJ Compton-Sturridge, Jordan Eastham, Jacob Schaefer, Griffiths Trevor, Will Reddy, Harvey Tala, Bright Yakubu, Frankie Sensui. They're all leaving us. Some of them are not going to be good enough to get into the team. I know I had the high hopes for Harvey Tala, but it's just not turning out to be the player that I want him to be. Same as Frankie Sensui. He's got an E rating now. He was touted to be quite a decent midfielder. He's just not that good now. Griffiths Trevor wouldn't sign for us. Schaffer wouldn't sign for us again, so I'm happy just to let them go. it does mean that there is gaps in the team, most notably on the right hand side and up front. So we do need another striker. Just need to see what we can bring in. Formation wise, we have a look at what we are going to be using. We're going to be changing a little bit. Definitely a striker, definitely a right winger. So that's what we're going to be looking to bring in now. So we got a covering striker through the door. Graham Dodds is a 23-year-old, 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. Joins us on a free from Brentford, finishing of 16, I think that is. I need to change the colour of that, it's far too dark. Dribbling 13, first touch 13. Physicals look quite good. He's not very strong, so we're going to have to work on that side of things. He hasn't scored a goal in any of the games he has played, so he's probably going to act more as a cover to Hugo at the moment. Try and get some goals in him throughout the cup games and through the under-18s, I think. Still got a few more deals working on in the background. Another striker hopefully to come in, so let's see how well we can do. We have a right winger through the door. Gareth Bacon, 22 years old. 2.5-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. Physicals look absolutely fantastic. Crossing, it's not great. Dribbling's good. First touch is good. So hopefully we can put a few balls into the box for us. We can still develop him as well. So he's going to add some support out on that right hand side, which is what we definitely need. There's no news on that striker yet, though. Well, he might have missed out on one striker, but we've managed to bring in another one. It's 23-year-old Zach Emerson, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential. Finishing at 13. Other stats don't look that great, but he's going to act as a cover anyway. Physical stats look absolutely fantastic. Hopefully he can give Hugo the support that he needs to get the goals when he's unfit. I don't think there's going to be any other transfer business coming in. I think we've done our best so far. Just see what leads up to the first game of the season. We have the draw for the Papa John's Trophy South section. Just going to draw all the teams for this one. So we are in Group E with Eastleigh, Fulham under-23s and Walsall. I think that's a decent group for us. I think we can get through that definitely, especially after having Group of Death last year and winning all 3 games. So we are at the first game of the season. Before we get into it though, we are going to look at the media prediction. And they still think we're going to finish 22nd. We don't have anyone in the Dream 11. We don't have that many players in the key player section either, other than Finn Stevens and Joe Hugo. So I'm hoping we can survive and then build on that survival. So then, the team for the first game of the season sees Oliver Bosworth in goal, a back 4 of Clifton, Harries, Simu and Stephen, Bowden and Bandera in midfield, Vapanga, Scott and Mohammed supporting Hugo up front. We're playing Rotherham. Rotherham have been in the Championship in this division as well, so they've got experience here. So hopefully we can survive this game and pick up victories where we need them. First highlight is a Rotherham throw-in. We've managed to get this ball though. Vapanga, it's a big kick forward trying to find Hugo, but he doesn't. Rotherham work the ball into our half. Still playing around in defence. Hopefully we can get a challenge in and get this ball back. Trying out on that right hand side. They put the ball across and they put it in the back of the net. 1-0 to Rotherham. I did look at that Cameron Archer to bring him in. I decided against him, but yeah, he's just scored against us. It's not the start we wanted in League 2 either. League 1, sorry. 1-0 down inside 2 minutes. Hopefully we can get an equaliser. Rotherham with a free kick in defence, going through the midfield. There's just loads of space for him to get through. Harries has picked up the ball though. Simu into Stevens. He finds Paul Mohammed. He's charging forward now. Can he put a ball across? He doesn't. He goes himself and puts it wide. Probably would have been easier to shoot at the near post there instead of trying to drag it across the goal. Coming up to the end of the first half, ratings wise, haven't been great. Robert Scott's been playing the best for us so far. It's half time now. We'll probably look to do some changes. I might even change from the tactic we're using now to the one that won us the league last season. So no changes at half time. We have changed to the tiki-taka 4-2-3-1 from the clean slate one that we created in the summer. Hopefully that can produce a goal. It produced quite a few goals at the start of last season. Yes, it tailed off towards the end of it, but just looking at the stats here, we've been a lot better. Rotherham with a free kick here. They've hit the crossbar. We've put it over for no. It's got I don't know what's going on there. They've smashed it against the crossbar, and then a bit of the ball bobbling around. We've got the ball with Clifton on the left hand side. Works it into Bowden. Scott over the top to Paul, trying to find Paul Mohammed, but he can't. I think he might have been offside anyway. Stevens on the ball. Bandera, Scott, Paul Mohammed, Hugo. Bandera's got us through, and he's put it in the top of the net. Get in there, boys. No, he's offside. It was nicely worked. We just couldn't stay onside there. Definitely look livelier now. Settling into the game a bit more. Creating ourselves a bit of space. Passing nicely. Scott's on the ball here now. Been challenged and we've lost the ball. Hopefully we can put the challenge in ourselves. So they tried out on the right. They've gone back to their goalkeeper now. Now they try on the left hand side. Back into the centre. Just can't get this ball at the moment, can we? They've got loads of space. And they've made it 2-0. That gap in the defence there, and they've moved through it and scored. Found the second, found the back of the net. It's just not been good. We just haven't been in this one. Bosworth with a goal kick into Samu. Back to Bosworth. I don't play around in front of defence. Papanga's on the ball now. Into Bowden. Papanga. Back into Hugo. We just need to get the ball towards the goal. Put the ball in. Papanga. And Scott's put it in. That was nicely worked. There's me saying they need to put it in the back of the net. They're just waiting for someone to get into space to get the shot off. 2-1 now. Just making a couple of changes. Lucas Stevenson comes on for Bandera and Connor Logie's come on for Stevens in defence. Got 15 minutes to try and find an equaliser now. Hopefully we can do that. Jamie Bowden's had an absolute terrible game. I'm probably going to take him off now. Then again, Hugo's had a bad game as well. Let's bring Emerson on. Give him a debut. Give him a run out for the last 7 minutes just to see if we can influence the game. 5 minutes left. Stats wise, it's been even. Has been an even game. 4 minutes of time added on. I don't think we're going to find an equaliser. Dying seconds of the game. And the ref does blow. 2-1 to Rotherham. Lucy managed to score in our debut game in League One. Just need to pick up wins against teams around us and draws against some of the bigger teams, I think. Just going to be one of those seasons where we grind results out, I feel. So we are in 16th position at the moment. I'm conscious that the season's dragging on, especially the save's dragging on, especially having 4 years in League 2. So I'm going to come back for Fleetwood in Mansfield, I think. Do all of August and September off camera. Fleetwood and Mansfield, just see if we can progress a save on that. That's all we can do, I think. So if you guys have enjoyed that, drop a big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with this journey. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.